Hey everyone, Chef Patrick here from Sabroso, and we're back for Similar Latin Dishes Part 2.
You're about to have a little taste of what you're missing. But if you cannot stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Full of flavor, flavorful, save your tools. Te vamos a enseñar unas recetas del baúl. Slice, dice, chop, nice spice, hot or mild. We got it, you just name the style. One in a meal, culinary skills, prestigioso, todo queda sabroso.
Today we're comparing the Caribbean style Relleno de Papa or Papa Rellena with that of the Rellena de Papa of Peru. Two similar Latin dishes, but with their own unique style. Come on, let's get started. So whenever you're doing these stuffed potato bowls, it's really important that you use the right type of potato. You want a potato that has a high content of starch. You don't want a waxy potato because it's going to make your potato mixture very gummy, and you don't want that. You want something like an Idaho potato or a Yukon Goold potato. These potatoes are very high in starch and they're perfect for making Relleno de Papa or Papa Rellena. Today we'll be using the Idaho potato for the Puerto Rican Relleno de Papa and the Yukon Goold potato for the Relleno de Papa Peruvian style.
The first thing we need to do is prepare the potatoes. Make sure to invest in a good peeler. It can really save you time in the kitchen. For this recipe, I'm going to peel 1 pound of the Idaho potatoes and 1 pound of the Yukon Goold potatoes. If you're confused by weight or you don't know how many to buy, just remember that 1 pound is the equivalent of 16 ounces or 2 cups. I'm using Yukon Goold potatoes for this recipe because Peruvian potatoes are very difficult to find here in the States, but these Yukon Goulds will do just fine.
Here's an interesting fact. Did you know that there are 5,000 varieties of potatoes in Peru?
Potatoes and other root vegetables like plantains and yuca are dominant throughout the Caribbean as well. Place the potatoes in a pot filled with water. I leave the potatoes whole for better consistency. Add 2 teaspoons of salt. Place a lid and cook the potatoes for about 20 minutes or until you can easily pierce through the potato with a knife without much resistance. Instead of mashing the potatoes, I suggest you use a ricer, which breaks the potato down into thin threads, eliminating any lumps. This ricer costs $20 on Amazon. I'll place the link in the description. I have to admit that ricing potatoes is very therapeutic. Woo-sa. Repeat the process with the Yukon Goold potatoes. Now with a fork or spoon, mix the potatoes until they're smooth. Push the potatoes to the sides of the bowl so it can cool quickly. Place in the refrigerator to cool for about 1 hour. In the meantime, let's make the picadillo filling. In a saute pan over medium-high heat, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Add half a cup diced onions, half a cup diced green pepper, and saute for 3 minutes. Add 3 cloves crushed or minced garlic. Saute for 30 seconds. Add half a pound of ground beef and cook until browned. Add 1 tablespoon of sofrito, which is a flavor base used in many Latin dishes. Saute an additional 30 seconds. Season the mixture with salt and pepper, or another Latin staple, adobo and sazon. Add a half a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Stir to combine the spices. Add 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Add a 1/4 cup sliced green olives and 1 teaspoon capers. Now let's make the filling for the Peruvian Papa Rellena. Same as before, adding 1 tablespoon of oil, add half a cup diced red onion, Saute for 3 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon garlic paste or minced garlic. Saute for 30 seconds. We're adding about 5 ounces of sirloin beef that I cut into a small dice. Cook until brown. Add 1 teaspoon of ají panca, which is a Peruvian smoky chili. Here's a secret ingredient, raisins. They give this filling a texture and a flavor balance. Season with salt and cracked black pepper. Then add 1 tablespoon of the tomato sauce. Finish with some chopped fresh cilantro and parsley. Our potatoes have cooled and now we're adding an egg to each bowl. And liberally seasoning with kosher salt. Mix to combine. Repeat the process. Now let's make our stuffed potatoes. Starting with the Idaho potatoes for the Puerto Rican Relleno de Papa, I use an ice cream scoop to measure out 2 scoops of potatoes. I'll form it into a ball. Then make a pocket for the filling. Add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of the filling into the pocket and begin to enclose it with your fingers. Form it back into a ball and roll it in cornstarch, shaking off any excess. Same process with the Yukon Goold potatoes for the Papa Rellena. These are much larger and more fragile than the Idaho mixture, so handle with care. Peruvians add a half-boiled egg and black olives to the filling. Enclose and shape in an oval fashion. Roll in cornstarch and shake off any excess. Now heat oil in a large pot between 350 and 375 degrees. Add the Relleno de Papa and cook until golden brown, about 6 minutes. Drain on paper towels. Repeat the process with the Papa Rellena. Cook for about 8 minutes since they are larger. Again, handle with extreme care. Now let's present our stuffed potatoes. Puerto Ricans like to eat Relleno de Papa with some hot sauce or with a mayo ketchup mixture like I'm presenting here. For the Relleno de Papa, Peruvians serve it with an ají pepper mayo. Here's a cool trick if you don't have a squeeze bottle. Fill a Ziploc bag with the mayo, cut off the end, and drizzle it all over the Papa Rellena. Lastly, top with the salsa criolla, which is sliced red onions, red chili, cilantro, lime juice, and salt. And there you have it, Peruvian Papa Rellena and Puerto Rican Relleno de Papa.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like these, click that subscribe button and you'll stay up to date on all new content. And remember, food can look good, but if it doesn't taste good, your cooking is in vain. So make it sabroso.